Hello everyone, welcome or welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time here, hey y'all, hey. My name is Raye, but please call me Raye. I hope you like my content enough to hit the subscribe button before you leave. Now today guys, we will be doing my first expense cash out. But before I get into that, I wanted to first of all thank everyone who wished me well when I was sick. I really appreciate you guys and all the love and support you shown me. Now, I don't know if you can tell, but I'm still a little under the weather because I still don't have all of my voice back, but it is getting there. But I just wanted to tell you guys, thank you. This community is so wonderful, and I'm so glad to be a part of it. But like I said, I will be doing my first expense cash out. Now, some people call it a cash envelope unstuffing, so I'm going to explain it a little further. Now, I am a cash envelope spender, and I use cash envelopes for everyday spending like gas, groceries, eating out, and etc. And I always keep my envelopes in my wallet inside of my purse, but I use them only when I needed them. I decided for many reasons, and I will actually link the video explaining why I'm changing my methods of using my cash envelopes in the description box below and in the iCards. But I decided that I was going to no longer keep all the cash in my purse. Now, I will be stuffing my envelopes with the money as I normally do, and I will keep the money in a binder. And I showed this binder in my last video. It's in this binder. I will continue to track how I spend and what cash envelope categories the purchases are coming out of as well. I still use my little, my micro notes from Happy Planner. But what I am going to be doing differently is I am going to be using my credit card to make all of my everyday purchases. Then when it's time for me to do my weekly cash check-in, which is what we're doing right now, I will unstuff the money from each envelope for each transaction that I put on my credit card, and I will then take those funds and pay my credit card off in full. Now, doing your cash envelopes this way takes a lot of self-control and discipline. If you don't trust yourself with not swiping that credit card for things you don't need or for things that are outside your cash envelope spending, then I would suggest you do not do this until you are 100% sure that you are able to pay the amount off in full on your credit card.
Swiper, no swiping!
So with that said, today we are going to go over each of the cash transactions, the envelope it corresponds to, and unstuff those funds from those envelopes so I can pay off my credit card. So let's get into it. Okay guys, so the first thing we're going to do is go to my monthly view. And as you guys know, on my monthly view is where I note, let me make sure you guys can see this, where I note my bills, all my cash transactions, my paydays, and my no spends. So what I did was I went ahead and I placed the different cash transactions that I've already done down on my monthly view, as you guys know, or some of you may know. I don't have any more of these stickers. Let me show you real quick on my last monthly view. So I'm starting to do the highlighter method. Each cash envelope has its own color, just as an FYI. So let's go ahead and go over the transactions real quick. So Wendy's on Friday, which was the first of the month, I got me and my husband dinner at Wendy's and it cost us $16.59. And that was out of our dining out envelope. That Saturday, I went to Walmart and spent $105.55. And that came out of our grocery envelope. Also on that Saturday, which is actually the reason why I got sick in the first place, we went to go see my grandson during his homecoming football game. The game was supposed to be at 10 o'clock. When we got there, the game was postponed until 3 o'clock that afternoon. So what we did was we said, okay, we're going to go ahead and take Elijah, that's my grandson, and take him to go and get his Halloween costume. So that's what this is for. It's Halloween City. He decided he did not want to be a police officer. He wanted to be somebody scary. So we took him there, got his costume, and it cost us $44.98. When we left Halloween City, we took my grandson to get him some McDonald's because he was hungry. And then I also had to stop at Speedway before we went home, and I spent $30 in gas there. On the 3rd, which was that Sunday, I had to go to Aldi's to get some potatoes because for some reason when I went to Walmart that Saturday, totally weird, but they didn't have any potatoes. They didn't have a lot of stuff, which was very disappointing. But I went to Aldi's and I got some potatoes and I got this really big jug of Hawaiian punch. And then on the 6th, I had to go to Kroger's, which was yesterday, to get me some tea and some lemons. So that cost me $3.76. And let me back up real quick. The Halloween City costume was out of our spending envelope. McDonald's was out of our dining out envelope. Speedway, the gas, was out of our gas envelope. Aldi's was out of our grocery envelope. And then Kroger's, which was $3.76, was out of our grocery envelope as well. And guys, for those of you who are doing the no spend week with me, I was supposed to be doing a no spend week from the 4th through the 10th. Unfortunately, I apologize, but wasn't feeling good, needed some tea, so I did go and get me some tea and some lemon from Kroger. So unfortunately, my no spend week is a bust, but it's okay. I had to do what I had to do. So what we're going to do now real quick, guys, is put down my no spend stickers. And last time I was able to get these off, but it looks like this time they want to trip. So we had a no spend on the 4th. We had a no spend on the 5th. And we had a no spend on the 7th. So what we're going to do now, guys, is move to my spending log, and we're going to go over these transactions in a little more detail. And it's actually a little tracker that I made for myself. And here it is right here. And on this spending log, it's really a small version. And let me show you guys this real quick because I didn't. It's a bigger version of my Happy Planner micro notes. I just took this information and transferred it over here, and I color coordinated all the different envelope categories. So we're going to set that off to the side because we don't need it anymore. And what we're going to do now is go over each transaction. Now also we'll note on here the date, the category, the notes, and the amount. But I will also note if this transaction was a want or a need. What we're going to do now real quick is go over each category and add them up. And I have a little piece of paper here so that we can move them to my actual, let's see, weekly check-in, which is actually, this is actually the summary, and this is actually the detailed part of my spending. And I apologize if it seems like I'm all over the place. This is my first time doing this. So dining out, we spent $16.57, guys. And when it comes to my cash envelopes and using my credit card, I am going to deal with whole numbers. I am not going to deal with any change. So we're going to actually round that up to $17. And then in dining out again, we spent $5 at McDonald's for a total of $22. And I'm going to write this down in my dining out envelope. Next, we have groceries. Groceries from Walmart, I spent $105.55. We're going to round that off to $106. Aldi's, I spent $6.19. We're going to round that down to $6. And then at Kroger's, I spent $3.76. We're going to round that off to $4 for a total of $116. Next, we have the spending category, and I only had one transaction in that category for $44.98. We're going to round that off to $45. And then we have gas, Speedway for $30. Let me write that down. And let's go ahead and add up all of these transactions. So for a total of $213 I spent between the 1st and the 7th of this month in my cash envelopes. So let's go ahead to my summary. And I am going to go ahead and write that $213 down here. And I'm going to go ahead and transfer these amounts. And I'm going to go ahead and get out my binder so we can pull the money out to pay our credit card with. Make sure you guys can still see that. So the first one was groceries, and in groceries, we spent a total of $116. So we had 220 minus 116. We should have 104 left once I unstuff this money. And guys, just as a FYI, when I thought about doing this, I did not think about the fact that I was going to either have loose change or need 1s and 5s, because when I stuff my my cash envelopes, I only use 10s, 20s, 50s, and 100s. So what I did was I took out, where'd I put it? Give me one moment. Let me get my little bit of money. Okay, guys, I'm back. I actually had to retire my old cash withdrawal envelope because it was getting pretty jacked up. And I actually purchased this off an Etsy shop. And I will link the person's information down in the description box. But isn't this cute? I got this color and I got a like really blue iridescent one. And I have my name right here. So this is what I will keep my money in going forward. But anyway, let's go ahead to my cash envelopes. And the first one is groceries. And remember, I need to pull out $116. But I'm going to need to make some change. So let's see. I'm going to pull this one and take out, I mean, not one, but 10, and take out 1 5 and 5 1s. So let's take out $116. So 51, 10, 15, 16. And I should have 104 left. So let's see. 20, 40, 60, 81, 1, 2, 3, 4. And I do. The next one we are going to do is dining out. Dining out, I spent a total of $22. And I started with 60. That should leave me with 38. So let's go to dining out and pull out 22. See, I'm going to need to make change again. So let's set this 10 off to the side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10. Set that there. Move this to the side. And we're going to take out $22. 20, 1, 2. Set that up there. We should have left 38. I meant to write that down. So let's see. 20, 30, 5, 6, 7, 8, and we do. The next envelope we're going to unstuff is spending. And spending, we spent $45 at Halloween City. And that should leave us with $15. Let's go ahead and unstuff 45. Let's see. I'm telling y'all, I keep having to make change. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5. Take this 10, put it over there. Should have took it out of there, but that'll be okay. So 20, 40, 5. I should have 15 left. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Next, we have gas. In gas, I spent $30. 60 minus 30 leaves me with 30. Let's go ahead and unstuff 30 out of my gas envelope. 20, 40, 50, 60 is what I have. We're going to take 30 out. Should leave us with 30, and it does. And we'll sit that there. Beauty. I did not spend any money in my beauty category. So that leaves me with $30. And allowance, I did not spend any money in allowance. Oops. So that leaves me with $20. So let's go ahead and add this remaining up. $237. $237 is how much I have left over for the week of October 8th through the 14th. And 450 minus 213 should be 237. And it does. Awesome. So I just want to make sure real quick that I have $213 here, because that is how much I spent that needs to go into the bank to pay off my credit card. So let me go ahead and close this up because we are done unstuffing. Let's go ahead and count how much we have. 51, 20, 40, 60, 80, 92, 5, 10, 11, 12, 13. $213 I will be putting in the bank to pay off my credit card to ensure I do not get any interest. But I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, please give me a thumbs up, comment below. And if you're new to my channel and you like all things budgeting, then please go ahead and hit the subscribe button to join the family. I would love to have you here. And guys, hopefully in the next video, it won't be as long, but we will see. I think I'm liking this method so that I'm not carrying a lot of cash around. But we will see. But with that, I will see you guys in the next video. Have a great and safe weekend. God bless. Bye, guys.